Greetings fellow 50p collectors, Coin Snatcher here, and an update tonight on the Isle of Man Christmas 50p collection, which as you can see is spreading its way out onto tray number 3, and we have a few spaces to fill up tonight. So we have 4 different coins that have arrived tonight. The first coin we have is a version of the 1980 Christmas 50p. Then we have a rather nice version of the 2016 Christmas 50p. Comes in a nice Christmas card as well. And then we have a 1988 50p. And then to round it off, we're back to 1984 for the Choo Choo Train 50p. So we got 4 in total. 3 of these are in packages, so I'm going to have to liberate them from those packages. So if you bear with me a second, I will get these 50p's out of the packets and we'll get them into their respective new capsules. Bear with me for 1 minute. Greetings, back again in just 2 shakes of a cat's tail, so to speak. So we have in front of us a 1980 Christmas coin. If we have a little zoom in on this, we can see that the die mark on this coin is BC. So BC, a diamond finished coin. Although after doing some research over the weekend on the Isle of Man die marks, it transpires that if you have a different die mark, so 2 different kinds of BC in this case, it can refer to the coins having a different finish. So some of them may have a more highly polished finish, some of them may have a satin finish, and so the list goes on and on. So I thought these were just simply variations on the die mark, but as it transpires, there is more meaning behind the die marks than even I had realised. So the BC we can see in front of us at the minute is in the capsule already. That is the one I already had. And underneath we have the one that is going to join the collection today. So if I can do this without touching the coin, we'll pop the 2 coins beside each other, and if we have a little look, if you look at the left hand die mark, you can see that the B and the C are closer together, and on the right hand coin there's a bit of a space between the B and the C. Also on the right hand coin, the C sits a bit more level with the B, whereas on the left hand coin they sit higher up. Easy to see the difference between the two. I think the main difference is on the right hand coin, the C is a lot closer to the guy who has the top hat and tails on. So a definite difference, a second version of the BC die mark that we've found. So we've made a space in the tray for that one. We'll get that into a capsule and get that into a tray as well. In terms of finish on the coins, it's a bit hard to see if there's a difference, but more so when you look at it through the lens of the camera. But when you actually hold it upright, as I can do in the room, and you get it in the different lights, the coin in the right hand side definitely has a slightly different colour to it than the left hand coin. So there is definitely a difference in the finish on these coins. The next coin we have, if we go over, is the 1988 Sidecar 50p, and if we have a little look there, we can see the AA die mark, and the coin that has arrived today is just underneath, and the die mark on this coin is BA. So just the 2 versions of this coin, excluding the silver one, but I will keep an eye out and see if there are any different variations on the AA or the BA die mark. Doesn't look to be any difference on the finish on these coins. If we just pop this coin up beside the other one, well, actually I guess a little bit, the coin at the top is just a little bit shinier. Oh sorry, that's the wrong coin, that's the coin there, that's more like it. So there we go, the BA and the AA, apologies for that. Not too much of a difference as I thought when I first looked at these coins. Finishes look the same on both of them. And then the next coin that we have that's joined the collection today is the Choo Choo Train one, from 1984. So if we have a little look on this one, we can see the BB die mark just underneath the man who's shoveling the coal into the steam train. And if we have a look at the coin that's arrived today, if we can just see, well, I'll have a little zoom in on this, excuse my unsteady hands, but there's the BB die mark on this coin. So again, it is just under the guy who's shoveling the coal in. But if we move these two coins up beside each other and we compare the two BB die marks, you can see that the left hand coin, the BBs, are on a slant pointing downwards, and the coin on the right hand side, the two Bs, are much more level with each other. So again, a bit hard to tell if there's a difference on the finish on these coins when you look at it through the camera on the phone. But this top coin, the frosting, definitely looks to be a slightly lighter colour than the coin underneath. So like I say, I spent all Sunday reading up about these different die marks, and it seems that particularly in 1980, Popjoy were, well, they were basically messing about trying to see what finish they could achieve and what finish they would like to put on their coins. And of course there's none of the coins from the Isle of Man have a proof finish. These are all diamond finish coins, although the 1978 proof set with the Viking coin in it, that was the first ever proof set to be produced. It was done before the Royal Mint. They did their first one in 1980, but after doing the 1978 proof set, the Popjoy Mint pretty much settled on doing a diamond proof finish instead. And then over the 1980 series of coins, they tried different finishes. So on some of the coins, the fields are shinier than on other coins. On some of the coins, the frosting has more of a satin effect on it. They used heavier frosting on some of the coins, which tend to be, as far as I can make out, the BE and the BF die mark coins. And yeah, it's really quite a mixture when you get into it of various different coins. But there we go, that is the 1984 Choo Choo Train coin and the second variation on the BB die mark. And then the final coin we have to join the collection tonight is one that almost slipped under my radar. So if we have a look at this, this is the last Christmas coin that was ever produced by the Popjoy Mint for the Isle of Man. And it is the Christmas Pudding 50p. Nice design of coin. You can see the triskelions on either side, and the flames and the holly on top of the Christmas pudding, and then a few bows and bits and pieces, bells on either side of it, and 50 underneath. But if we have a little zoom in on this, we can see that the die mark on this coin is AA, and then there was a second version released, and the die mark on this coin is BA. Now, they released 15,000 of these coins, so it's fair to assume that between the two coins there's probably 7,500 of each, and there is actually a difference in finish between the BA and the AA coin, which is quite interesting. The BA coin has more highly polished fields. They're not up to diamond finish standard, but the BA coin definitely has a difference to it compared to the AA coin. So as I said, there was 15,000 of these Christmas pudding coins that were released. The interesting thing is that 750 of them were released with this finish, which is the diamond finish. But where the other two coins have the AA or the BA die mark, now this coin has neither. So this is a no die mark coin, an ND coin, and again the design on it looks really stunning. The Christmas pudding is frosted, and it looks really, really nice against the polished field, the background of the coin. Now, out of the 15,000 coins, there was only 750 of them that came without a die mark. So this is quite a rare coin, actually, a mintage of 750 compared to 14,250 for the other two die mark coins. And if you are interested in ever getting one of these Christmas 50p's that doesn't have a die mark, then you will need to get the Christmas card that has the Christmas pudding on it. There's 3 different versions, so you just have to make sure that you get the right one. But quite clear to see that that doesn't have the die mark on it. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 new coins, and I'll put them in the capsules, and we'll get them in the Christmas 50p collection, and then we'll go back on the hunt and see what other ones there are available. But for this video, that's it for now. Peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.